Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an AL East matchup. It's Santo Domingo going up against Santo Domingo. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Christopher Morel. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact. So just about set now, and today's starter, Jose Urena. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
Fought off foul.
First pitch, 7:05.
That one almost got him. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike three.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
One out, base is empty. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs, base is empty. And a good eye there. That one ripped. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here at Angel Stadium, our starter in this one, Emil Rogers. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Next offering is in the dirt. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Swings and misses. One down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Really, he had him fooled.
Now it's the DH, Eric Mejia. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Rogers, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Right through there for a strike.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 2-2. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Addy Rodriguez in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. The line of the pitch. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Scoreless after 1. Back in Anaheim. Now it's the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Cano measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Here's a 2-2.
Healthful.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And now Oscar Gonzalez. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Second inning here, no score. Bounce to the left side. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 10.
2 outs, base is empty. Raimel Tapia up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the rookie right fielder, Encarnacion.
Number 27.
And here it comes. Left field. Tapia settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Harold Ramirez at the dish. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Ball.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
And the righty deals. And another ball.
Outside.
Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here's the third baseman.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
That's inside.
Just off the inside edge. Two outs. And there's a strike.
Plus, Boogie's been doing a great job of getting hits. Just look at his batting average over the last week plus, and you'll see those numbers really back it up.
Next offering in there for a strike. Good eye right there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Christopher Morel to bat next.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fights it off, you'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty delivers. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And now it rolls all the way to the wall.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
So digging in, Christopher Morel.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
That's a
Ball
ball.
1 there.
Well, they're looking to get on the board
Count
first
1-0.
here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
That's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Rogers, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And the pitch. That one ripped, but foul.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Man at second. Popped up. Gutierrez sizing this one up. And that is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. And now here is Jose Barrero.
Jose Barrero.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
Ball 1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Perdomo whips it to first on the run. And one away in the top of the third.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Rodney Nunez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Top of the third, no score. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The other way. Base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
1 down. Francisco Pena digs in now. And that's down and away. That one misses, and now 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Pop up here, third base side. Perdomo moving under this one. Snags it for the second out.
Now the center fielder, Nails Sierra.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Nails Sierra. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. Nunez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And misses inside. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Alexander Canario. Rogers back to work. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And he deals. Gets a piece, and stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Christian Bethencourt, the next to hit, takes ball 1. One down, base is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Righty to the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there are 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. And a base hit up the middle. And that extends the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Check on the runner, and he's back in there. Next to hit, Eric Mejia. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Clips the outside corner, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. Start of the 4th. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Vidal Brujan. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. That's to 3rd. Gets it to 1st. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's a big power threat. Kelvin Gutierrez. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Straighten him up a little bit.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Slice to right, and foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. Line and a base hit into right. So a man aboard now with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Go ahead run on base, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano. That clips the corner. Yo one. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Pickoff move to first, and he dives back in safely. Gonzalez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Gutierrez off of first with two away. So two balls and no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And the slider just misses.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Raimel Tapia. He's been a great free agent sign. Checks his swing, now would appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. 2 on, 2 outs. And fouled off. And a swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Addy Rodriguez. The pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Here comes the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 5
foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And now the right fielder, Encarnacion. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Yeah. 0-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, the left fielder, Harold.
And now Harold Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Just missed.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Sierra makes the catch, inning over. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Jose Barrero. The pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Well, these guys need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Go-ahead run on base, and now it's Nunez. And he's already singled in this game. And that's ripped for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Pena. That one drilled left field. Base hit into the outfield. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's going to be Nails Sierra. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground, could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners in the scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So the bases are loaded here, 1 gone. Kelvin Gutierrez, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Osvaldo Bido appears to be getting loose. Perez also throwing. Nunez on third. Pena at second. Brujan over at first with one away. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. One run's in. The second run scores. Coming home. He's safe, and they clear the bases, and they lead by 4.
Second baseman, Robinson. Good up.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose Urena gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Osvaldo Bido on to pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Robinson Cano. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And that's outside. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. Man at second. And another ball. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Now batting, right fielder
Oscar Gonzalez will hit next. He's a guy who does it all.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Bido. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Misses outside. 2-1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you.
And there's a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Raimel Tapia getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
No, that's
first offering, and it just misses. Upstairs.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
That's off the mark. 3 balls, no strikes.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That one's in there. 3 balls and a strike. Left-hand batter waits.
Helpful.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and that chance handled. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose Barrero.
Now here is Jose Barrero.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Fought off foul. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. It's a bomb. So he blasts one out the other way. Home run number 15 on the year. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-0.
Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good paths to the base.
Francisco Perez comes on now, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. So up next, Rodney Nunez. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Nunez, in his rookie season, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Two outs. Wouldn't chase that time. Outside low, and it's 3-2. Francisco Pena waiting for a turn at the plate. Nunez will take his base.
Just missed there. Ooh. How would you describe your strike zone?
Kind of like a Weeble, large. So man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Pena. That's in there. Strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Now snap throw to first. Nunez back on a dive. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 stays alive. Nunez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And here it comes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. Home half of the 5th coming up. The All-Stars out front 8-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the inning, and now it's switch hitting third baseman number 13. The right-hander back to work. And a strike in there.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one at the knees for a strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a boring bat.
So digging in, Christopher Morel. First time up was a pop out. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And it's 1-0. There's a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Alexander Canario. Up and in, and that's ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the batter now, Christian Bethancourt. He popped out his first time.
Bethancourt.
Out to short. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
So the batting order turns over. Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. 1 for 2. The shortstop takes the ball. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Fly ball down the line. Tapia makes the catch, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the power speed combo. Nails Sierra. Perez back to work. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And the 0-2. Sierra checks his swing. Appeal down to 3rd. Didn't go. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now it's Vidal Brujan. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. They say you win.
0-2 is the count.
One down, base is empty.
Ball,
That one
that's
missed.
inside.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting.
And the batter now, Kelvin Gutierrez.
This kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Ball one there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Two outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Man at first, Robinson Cano, the next to hit. And that's outside. 1-0. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Ball to strike. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Ball 2.
And another ball. And a pitch. That's towards center. Canario makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in the long ball threat, Eric Mejia. The wind of the pitch. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. Addy Rodriguez will hit next. His righty-lefty splits there.
Rodriguez.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Late on that fastball.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The punch out there, and 2 away now.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Encarnacion
Outside.
up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. That
That's a
misses. Now 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And a good eye there.
Definitely a frustrating day for the
ball,
offense,
no
but
strike.
when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That just
Nope, that's
missed. He
ball four.
walked him
Take the
on
base.
4 pitches.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special
The
during your
bat.
walk into the
No
ballpark
left
today?
field.
I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny."
Ball,
Off the
that's
plate,
outside.
ball 1. Encarnacion off of first with 2 away. Can't
Nope,
find it
inside,
here.
ball
That's
2.
6 straight balls. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He
2-1.
can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And he deals. Good
Ball
eye
3.
right there. Number 13 in the on-deck circle. In the air out to center. Sierra settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. The pitch. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-1. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him.
The
That pretty
left
much
fielder,
split the
number
zone
10.
down the middle, and
Ryan
those are the
Ball.
ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the left fielder, Raimel Tapia. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Just
Now
a
bat.
solid swing right there. Caught it out front and
Jose
ripped it into the outfield for the
Barrero.
base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Barrero. He's already homered in this game. And
0-1.
there's a ball. First and second here, no outs. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. Here comes a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. That's
Nope.
inside.
That's inside.
No outs, runners at first and second. Two now.
We got
And
full
another
count.
ball. Up the middle. Nice stop for Domo.
Out.
Over to second, and that's 2.
Well, off the bat, we thought that was going to be a single,
Now
not
bat.
a double play. Just a great job. Dives, knocks it down, feeds it to the second baseman. And a nice turn around the bag. Really great job by those two.
Next to hit, Rodney Nunez. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Two outs. And strike two.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Kicks and deals. Just misses with that one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And another ball. Two outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, Perdomo zips it across, and that will end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 48. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Now pitching, Joel Caesar.
Now the third baseman.
For
great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Christopher Morel digs in now. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. That's a base hit. And now the center fielder, Alexander Canario, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. That one drifts inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Base knock, center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Back-to-back base hits. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Christian Bethancourt now at the plate. Bethancourt not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
2 on, 1 out.
8-2.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 to count. Hard hit down the line and left. Nabs it. Runner tagging and heading for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. 1 for 3. On the corner for a strike.
0-1.
Man on second, 2 down.
Too high.
That one a little bit high. Now 1-2. Goes down looking. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The All-Stars with the lead 8-1. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's the catcher, Francisco Pena.
Francisco Pena.
Perez back to work. These two
Inside,
offenses can put up runs in a hurry. High fly ball out to center field. Settles underneath it. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 44.
Here's the center fielder. Nails Sierra. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
In the air out towards right center. Canario makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter.
At the plate, Vidal Brujan. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And the pitch. In the dirt, and it's 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball. Kelvin Gutierrez waits on deck. Two down, nobody on, and they'll do it again. Up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. Not in time. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Melvin Gutierrez, the next to hit. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1.
2.
Bruhan off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Two outs. And now the count is even.
2-2 the count.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That one felt good. His 11th of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 10-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Robinson Cano will hit next. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That's in there, and that is strike one. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one hammered back there. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. They go back to back. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 11-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that
righty reliever out of the pen, Luis Ortiz.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now, Oscar Gonzalez. That's a little bit low. Ortiz, 25 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fastball for a strike. Just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Raimel Tapia hitting on deck circle.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Downstairs, and it misses ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
2 outs, runner at first. And here is Raimel Tapia. In the air, out towards left center. Canario makes the play, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. back in Anaheim. Now the number 2 hitter, Eric Mejia.
Eric Mejia.
And the right-hander back to work. Off
Yep,
the
that
mark
ball went
there.
out.
Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And
Ball
now
inside.
2-2. Line drive, base hit, right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the full side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So man aboard, and now the first baseman, Addy Rodriguez. In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Nobody out, runner at first. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Righty to the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Encarnacion stands in now and watches strike 1. Mejia, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Slider misses outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Righty delivers.
Nope,
just
outside.
off the outside part of the plate. Got it by him for the K.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Ramirez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's downstairs and outside. Late on that fastball.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We go to the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Barrero.
Jose Barrero.
The wind of the pitch. Just missed. Ripped towards third. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rodney.
And here's the first baseman, Rodney Nunez. Just missed. Right side. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Pena. There's a strike.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals.
Ball.
Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one.
Out.
On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. The All-Stars lead it 11-1. Bottom of the ninth. Here's the third baseman, number 13.
Number 13.
The pitch. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. And misses inside. And there's a ball. The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So up next, Christopher Morel.
Second baseman, Christopher Morel.
First pitch misses. Kicks and fires.
Ball, that pitch is up.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Now all even up. Inside, just missed. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Alexander Canario. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play.
On a line, base hit. Around third, the throw in. And he's in safely at third. A run comes in the play.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed back.
So they turn things over to the righty, Phil Maton.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Back to the top of the order now. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And that one clips the corner. Hard ground ball, base knock. One run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Comes through with the RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And here is Eric Mejia.
That ball's foul.
Two on, one out. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. In comes the runner from third. It's 11-4. Coming home. Another comes in to score. In there safely.
That's where a lot of triples lie. The opposite field gap. Man, you can see it in front of you the entire way. He went with that pitch perfectly, drove it, and hustled around the bases for 3.
So one gone with a runner at third. And now the first baseman, Addy Rodriguez. And a foul ball. Mejia stands at third with one gone in the inning.
That's a ball.
Takes low for ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one out to right. Gonzalez moves under this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The tag safe. It's 11-6.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
So they're down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Encarnacion. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
1 ball.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Maton is just 1 strike away.
2 balls.
That
2
misses.
strikes.
And the count is even, 2-2. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After a couple of times through the order, this team really figured it out with the bats. A huge 5th inning, and that was all they really needed to get this victory today. Really nice job to pick up the W today.
11-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 11 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the home team, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.